This is Paul from Day to Day Fixes. In this episode, I'll be showing you guys how I wash my car using a pressure washer, a foam sprayer, two bucket system, and these are the products I'm using, and I do have them listed on the video description. First, we need to remove all dirt and debris from the car by just giving it a little rinse. I'm not an expert on rims and cleaning them, but here I'm just rinsing them off, and now I'm rinsing off the debris and dirt from the car. Now it's time to hook up the foam sprayer to the pressure washer and start spraying the car with soap. You can adjust the amount of soap and water by adjusting the top nozzle. The side long nozzle is to adjust the spray height. The way you fill up the spray bottle foam is to add a little bit of soap. The way I do it is I add up to the line and the rest is warm water. If you want a little bit more soapy, then just add more soap. Now it's time to wash the car and scrub with the microfiber mitt. I use one side for a little bit and then turn the microfiber mitt to the other side that hasn't been used. Once that's done, I put it in this green bucket. This green bucket has a grid at the bottom, which I'll show in a bit. Then I immediately put the mitt into the blue bucket. Now this is the green bucket that I have. It has a grit at the bottom. The idea is to put the mitt at the bottom and scrape it with the mitt. Any dirt particles should stay at the bottom of that. Then once this is done, we put it in the other bucket, which is supposed to be clean water, and continue washing the car. Again, using one side for just a little bit and then turning the mitt over and using the other side, and then again putting the mitt into the green bucket and then the blue bucket. Now I do have to say I didn't really put the green mitt all the way down to the grit. That was definitely my fault, and I should have been doing that this whole time. Now it's time to rinse off the car. I take out the foam sprayer and put in the white 40-degree tip. I did forget to mention which tip I use. The 40-degree tip should be good for using on a car. You don't want to use the other tips because that will damage your paint on the car. Now just a helpful tip, no pun intended. Before you spray the pressure washer on your car, after you put in the white tip, try to spray it away from the car, just in case you aren't confident that the tip clicked. If you spray it away from the car and the tip did not click, the tip would fly away. You don't want the tip to fly onto your car and potentially dent it. I like rinsing off the car starting from the top and then from there going down. Now just to speed things up, next up is drying the car. I use this absorber towel, which is great, picks up a lot of water, and then all you have to do is squeeze and twist the towel when you feel there is a lot of water. Now, to be honest, I have this absorber towel for over 20 years. I bought two at the time and they've been amazing. You can wash these towels by putting it in the washing machine. They're great. And then to store them, you store them moist. You squeeze the water out and you store them moist in the container that it came with. It's a plastic container, then you just store it there, and next time you want to use it, it's ready to be used. If you don't store it moist, it's okay. It becomes hard, but then you just put it in water and it would soften up, and you just squeeze out the water and it's ready to dry again. So no worries if you didn't store it moist. When drying, don't forget to open up the handle and dry underneath, because if you don't, you may have water streaking down. Can't really tell, but it is about 99% dry with the help of the absorber. Nighttime caught me, and I'm sorry about that. Just a helpful tip: if you are drying your car and it's daytime, make sure you dry it in the shade. You don't want the water to dry up before you use a towel. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. This helps out the YouTube algorithm to send it out to others.